My lady, Prince Chi's chair awaits outside.
10 years of planning. The day has finally come.
My lady, is being a crown princess worth 10 years of waiting?
The crown princess title alone means nothing. But the Empress's throne might.
My lady, you mean to become an empress?
Let me ask, do you know what's most fickle in life?
I'm afraid no.
Royal favor.
Push harder, Your Highness! The baby's crowning, I can see it! Keep pushing! It's the prince! Greetings, Your Majesty.
I haven't given birth yet. How dare a noble consort beat me to it?
As you command, Your Majesty.
Well then, let's switch the prince with this cat.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Tell me, where is my son right now?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Right. Bring my son to me now. You gave birth to this?
Please stay calm, Your Majesty.
This is just a dead cat!
What? This can't be. Your Majesty, I give birth to your son, I swear! My child! My child!
Your Majesty, she bore a dead cat. This is a terrible omen. I'm sorry.
Guards! Take Rosalie to Cold Palace. She'll never leave those walls.
Your Majesty! Please, Your Majesty! Have mercy!
Get off! You witch!
Rosalie, how does it feel to be discarded? It was you. Why did you do this to me? Where is my child? Tell me, where is he? You shouldn't have born a son before I could. You deserve this. As for the child, bring him here. My baby! My baby! Rosalie, His Majesty and I grew up together. Without the late Emperor's decree, you wouldn't deserve to kneel before me. In this palace, even if you're his favorite, without the crown princess heart, it's all just a dream you'll never have. Do it now.
Yes.
In my past life, they set me up, and I died alone in Cold Palace. Now I'm back, planning my revenge for 10 years.
Time for the bride to now enter the chair!
Prince Chi takes a bride? Why such a plain chair? Not even a parade.
Not surprised. He doesn't love me. This time, I'll climb to power, and I will become the noblest woman. Let us move.
Who is he getting married to?
What a perfect match.
How wonderful.
Yes, indeed.
How exciting. My lady, we thought he didn't care, but look at all these beautiful decorations.
This celebration isn't for me.
My lady, what do you mean?
Welcome, Concubine Fun!
That's Celeste from Feng Manor.
I see. She came after all.
My lady, how could these people do this on your wedding day?
It seems Prince Chi won't deny royal orders, nor disappoint his love, so he planned 2 weddings.
This is too much, my lady. She's dressed in gold, while our chair barely holds together.
No hurry. The game has just begun. Is everything ready?
Yes, my lady.
Our place in this house depends on this.
Please knock, Your Highness!
Teka lang!
Celeste.
Thaddeus.
Celeste, come meet my mother. With me.
Your Highness, your consort Rosalie's waiting over there.
Your Highness, it's the Emperor's decree. We must keep up appearances. They say she's quite pretty.
You are all I care for. Don't worry, Celeste. Once she enters our home, I will find a way to strip her of her title.
They say Consort Shen has unmatched beauty, so it's true. Such a beauty. Prince Chi is truly blessed.
Rosalie. How dare you steal my moment? Just wait. You'll pay for this. Hey, Consort Shen, you're quite the attention seeker, causing trouble before even moving in after the celebration.
Enough. Follow me in.
Last time, you stole my wedding. This time, it's my turn.
As the main wife, she was outshined by a concubine. Tell me, how did Rosalie react?
Your Majesty, she didn't do anything.
Seems she's incapable of handling it. If she steps out of line, we'll remove her.
Yes.
Mother, I bring you my new wives in front of you today.
For the new brides today, I prepared 3 gifts I want you to take. Now you two, which one will you choose?
My lady, what is this all about?
Her Majesty is testing us at the moment.
How are we supposed to choose?
As the saying goes, a virtuous woman stays in her place. Your Majesty, thank you for the gift.
You know, embroidery, that's the proper place for a woman. Rosalie, please make your choice.
I chose the book in my past life. They called it political meddling, and I became a concubine for many months.
How dare you do that?
What are you doing?
This gift is too precious. I'm not worthy of it. Please allow me to dance for you, to prove to you my worth. Your Highness, if you please.
So, you know the sword dance.
I hate her. She's always trying to impress.
Forgive me for my poor skills, Your Majesty.
You gave up knowledge for a sword instead. Why is that?
Because I wish to be the blade that hangs above His Highness's heart, to remind him, each and every time, of the people's needs. Your Highness, let me be the one to stand beside you.
Rosalie, you...
Foolish! A virtuous woman knows her place. You've married His Highness, and instead of being a good wife, you dared to meddle in official affairs.
Exactly my point.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I have always believed that—
Stop! Not you. I was actually praising Rosalie.
What?
The sword dance took me 10 years to perfect, all for this moment.
Mother.
A virtuous woman knows her place. That might please a husband, but such qualities belong to concubines, not a proper wife.
Thank you for your praise, Your Majesty.
First day in this house, I won't let her steal my thunder. Your Majesty, I made a mistake earlier. I meant to choose this book. Right, Thaddeus?
Celeste. Mother, please. What's so special about this book?
Books guide so the righteous can rule. However, you won't support your husband, but then meddle in politics? What a disgrace.
Your Majesty, I would never dare interfere.
Mother, Celeste was just confused.
That's enough! You better keep your women in check. I need to get back and rest.
Mother, won't you stay for dinner?
I cannot. I might die of anger here.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
You're quite clever, young lady.
I won't lose this round to her. Thaddeus, remember what you promised me?
Rosalie just arrived. It's too soon.
Thaddeus, I became your concubine just to be with you.
I know.
So, I'll await your good news, all right?
Rosalie, there's something I must make perfectly clear to you.
Yes, Your Highness.
My heart belongs to Celeste alone. So there is no room for anyone else in my heart.
I understand, Your Highness.
You will have the title as my wife, but nothing more. Don't expect too much.
Don't worry. Since the arrangement of this wedding, I've been very well prepared.
Prepared for what exactly?
To marry without love must be painful, isn't it?
Just like marrying me?
I'll take my leave now.
My lady, they're treating us terribly. First, they stole your wedding. Now look at that face. After all the dowry we brought.
Keep quiet. Your Highness, if you please.
Was I being too harsh on her?
Rosalie is hateful. Should we just give up?
Be patient. Once I share His Highness's bed tonight, and I refuse to do what he desires, I will have him under my control.
Celeste? Are you still upset with me?
I'm not really upset at you. I just feel so useless. I can't make you proud.
Don't worry about that. Having you beside me is all I need right now.
Is that true?
Of course it is.
Then you promise me that from today on, you will stay away from Rosalie.
Marrying without love must be painful, isn't it?
That's unfair. To Rosalie. Without her presence, Mother would have been furious.
What's unfair? I became your concubine. Do you know how shameful that is?
I will make it up to you then.
Forget about that. It's quite apparent that there's no place for me here.
I promise you.
My lady, His Highness went to apologize to Celeste in the garden.
She is quite skilled, so we cannot underestimate her.
However, if His Highness visits Celeste in her chamber and sleeps with her tonight, we will lose our opportunity, my lady.
No rush. Please bring me my box. Do you know what I did in my chamber these past 10 years, all by myself?
I don't know, my lady.
I was learning the art of seduction. This one right here has magical herbs. They keep men invigorated all night long.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Your Highness, you seem in high spirits. Why not drink more?
It's my wedding night.
I wonder whose chamber you'll visit tonight.
Well, I promise, Celeste.
This is the royal bell, a palace treasure, worth a huge fortune. It's filled with mercury, so when it is heated, it brings mutual pleasure. Celeste wants to be the primary wife. She will demand His Highness's visit tonight. But she forgot one important thing.
What is that?
The love potion only arouses, but doesn't attract.
This is the love potion. You make sure His Highness drinks this later.
Yes, my lady.
Once we are together, I will make him forget Rosalie for good.
My lady, the servants say His Highness chose to sleep with Celeste tonight.
I am not surprised at all.
What should we do now?
Wait
Wait?
for an east wind to arrive.
Celeste, I've come as promised.
Your Highness.
Your Highness, please have a sip.
Celeste, do you know how long I've waited for this moment to arrive?
Your Highness, this special night is so precious.
My lady, that's amazing. How did you know the east wind would come?
Put the incense by the window.
My lady, I don't understand. Is this really going to bring His Highness here?
This one right here is called passion incense. It is considered the world's strongest aphrodisiac. Combined with a love potion, it works wonders. Even from 100 yards away, it still captures souls.
I'm burning up.
You should be. Your Highness, conquer me. So please, kiss me now. What's wrong, Your Highness?
So fragrant.
What's wrong with you?
The scent.
What scent is that?
It's so fragrant.
Wait! Your Highness!
Linnea,
Yes, my lady?
welcome His Highness.
What?
The fish took the bait. Your Highness, what brings you here?
I've come to visit you.
Who would have guessed that such a ruthless ruler like him would be so endearing after all?
Celeste, I promise to stay by your side forever.
Linnea, remove the incense, then fetch the antidote.
But my lady, this is the perfect opportunity.
Not now. We must wait for the right time.
Yes.
My lady, we have a problem. His Highness is in Rosalie's chamber.
What? She planned all of this to happen. I hate her. Curse her!
My lady, yesterday's kindness has given her an opening. One must rule men with a stern iron hand.
Before, Thaddeus heeded my every word. But now he is resisting me.
If this is just the beginning, what will happen next then?
I shall make her learn her place.
Celeste, did I cause you pain from our night together?
Your devotion to Concubine Fun runs remarkably deep.
Why are you here?
Your Highness, you're up already.
It's you. What happened last night? Why am I in your chamber right now?
You don't remember anymore? It figures that the wine overtook your mind. How could you recall what happened?
I lost my composure.
No. You mistook me for Concubine Fun, and then forced me to go with you in the bathing pool. Had Linnea not intervened... Rest assured that me and my servant changed your garments appropriately, then we left at once. Nothing happened between the two of us.
Rosalie, I offer my apologies for my inappropriate stay here.
Don't worry about it. As your official wife, how could I possibly deny you shelter?
I shall make appropriate amends to you.
Don't bother anymore. You should just pay attention to Concubine Fun.
Celeste, what did she do?
She fled home last night, vowing to never see you again. Your Highness! Are you going to Feng Manor to take Concubine Feng back?
Celeste holds my childhood heart. I must honor that bond.
Consort Shen tends you through nights, earning no gentle glance, while the other lady's tears claim your very soul.
Silence! Strike your mouth! Spare her, Your Highness. I did not educate her effectively.
Let it pass. Linnea speaks some wisdom. Being a concubine hurts Celeste. Her heart aches deeply. So I must look after her. Rosalie, as my official consort. You surely understand my position.
Of course I understand you. Bring forth my finest steed right now. Your Highness, go get your concubine back. That is the proper thing to do.
Rosalie, you are thoughtful.
I am merely fulfilling my duty. It is getting late. Your Highness, you should depart. Did it hurt?
No, because I contained my strength.
Celeste for sure will not yield that easily. Prepare 2 messages. One for Her Majesty.
And the second one?
For Moonpine Tower. Please tell them, blood debts. Demand the right payment.
My lady, justice will finally come. That monster violated hundreds of girls, but escaped punishment. The people are still seeking vengeance.
That's the first part. As for the second, this case shall serve to secure my position.
But how can one simple case secure your position, my lady?
His Highness's new role as magistrate highly demands a notable triumph. I only need to instigate chaos in Lunarith to keep him from sleeping with Celeste.
My lady, you're so intelligent.
Celeste, this time around, you cannot surpass me.
Prince Chi Thaddeus Mu has arrived to take Concubine Fun home. Prince Chi Thaddeus Mu has arrived to take Concubine Fun home.
Greetings, Your Highness. Miss Feng is waiting for you inside.
Please summon her forth.
Miss Feng excels beyond measure in grace and beauty, yet she stoops to concubine status for a powerless prince.
What do you mean by that?
Mind your tongue, Your Highness. Beg for her to come back to you.
What did you say? I stand as fifth prince, an emperor-appointed Prince Chi. How can I beg her? It will invite public scorn.
So that only means your love for her has already weakened.
I pledged myself to Celeste. A gentleman's word holds its weight in gold. Fine. Prince Chi Thaddeus Mu has come here to beg.
No need. Your Highness, your pure heart has spoken clearly to me. How could I allow you to face such humiliation? I was just testing your love and loyalty.
I came here to escort you back home. Where is your family, so I can ask for permission?
But I am just a humble concubine. My parents are disappointed with me. So you have to cherish me all your life. I've sacrificed everything just to be by your side.
Does our union shame you, Celeste?
Consort Shen tends you through nights, earning no gentle glance, while the other lady's tears claim your very soul.
Let's go home now.
Consort Shen, here you are. You must had fun with His Highness in bed last night.
We didn't actually share a bed.
Is that true?
It's true.
You used your head for once.
Rosalie is so thoughtful, while I've failed her many times.
Concubine Fun, following your custom, concubines serve tea to the primary wife each morning.
One must rule men with a stern iron hand.
Thaddeus, but I grew up far away from this place. I didn't know these customs. I can't believe in my first day of marriage, I'm being ostracized.
This is just one of our customs, once you're in the palace.
Let's forgo this custom. It's just a cup of tea, and you, Miss Feng, is the true love of His Highness. When true lovers finally unite, that is the greatest blessing one can receive.
Great analogy. Thaddeus, come. Let's go and see the flowers.
In the first day of marriage, following our custom, we visit the palace together.
Enough with these customs! I'm Thaddeus' childhood friend. I won't follow any of these stupid customs.
Her Majesty's decree! The royal decree arrives! Concubine Celeste Feng lacks manners, speaks in rude manner, shames Prince Chi in public, and violates rank. Consort Rosalie Shen should control her. She'll be stripped of status if disobedient.
Why can't she control me?
Concubine Celeste Fung lacks manners, speaks in rude manner, shames Prince Chi in public, and violates rank. Consort Rosalie Shen should control her. She'll be stripped of status if disobedient.
Why can't she control me?
What now? Are you defying official orders?
No, I wouldn't dare.
Your Highness, I must now oversee the needlework. I shall take my leave then.
Wait a moment. Tell me the truth. Does it still hurt?
Thank you for asking. It is fine now.
I apologize for Celeste's behavior today.
Your Highness, you are a magnificent man, and you could be a potential emperor. Why are you apologizing to me? And besides, what we have is just an arranged marriage. Go to Concubine Fun now. Please don't neglect her.
Your deep understanding makes me feel a lot worse.
My lady, everything has been arranged.
Celeste will surely ask to share his bed tonight. Spread the word now. Strike at nightfall.
Yes.
Celeste?
Thaddeus, you finally came here.
I was careless last night.
Then you must promise me that you will not leave until next morning. We must make up for last night's incident.
Why am I thinking of her?
Your Highness? Why are you so quiet? Don't you love me anymore?
Of course I do. So as you wish.
Your Highness! Your Highness! Your Highness! There's an emergency at the court right now!
What's wrong?
Ma, from the Court of Justice, has been killed!
Ready my carriage. I will go there now.
Your Highness, it's just one death. Why such hurry to leave? Just go there tomorrow.
It's because Magistrate Ma is an important official, and now the succession battle is critical. Any problem that may arise may displease His Majesty.
But what about me?
I will be back soon.
Your Highness! Come here!
My lady, what is your command?
Get me something nice tomorrow morning.
But our finances are low right now. This month's allowance isn't here yet.
It doesn't matter. Thaddeus promised to spoil me. What's wrong if I spend it all?
My lady, I just heard the news that His Highness went to court. Concubine Fun got so mad, she smashed everything in her chamber.
Just as I predicted.
My lady, you were right again. The word is, His Highness didn't even change clothes.
Prince Chi isn't that simple to handle. He has not fully matured yet. Deep in his heart hides the greatest ambition of every man.
My lady, what are we going to do after this?
No rush. The temple fair is coming very soon. For the time being, we'll have to wait for him.
Who's there?
Avalon Xie from Moonpine Tower greets you.
Linnea, serve tea, please.
Yes.
How does revenge actually feel? Tell me.
Satisfying, like finally waking from a nightmare. My lady, without your help, I could not clear the Xie family's name, or bring peace to those poor murdered girls.
Don't thank me, please. Like I told you, you owe me nothing. You can leave whenever you want.
My lady, I don't want to leave your side. Please don't abandon me, I beg you.
What are you saying, Avalon?
I'm fully aware what your 10-year plan is. You want to get the Empress's throne, and I'm willing to help you achieve that goal. I will kill anyone who blocks your goal. Huh?
In this world we live in, power works better than blades.
Your Highness, here's Magistrate Ma's body. He was found lifeless in a dark alley.
Uncover it.
But it might disturb you.
I said uncover it.
Uncover!
This is...
Magistrate Ma raped and killed over 120 girls 5 years ago. To escape punishment, he conspired with officials to frame the Shet family. An evil person like him deserves a gruesome death. Your Highness, what should we do, huh?
Get 300 guards right now. You need to solve this case. In 3 days' time.
Yes.
Take the body to the court for a thorough examination.
Understood.
Your Highness, it's still early. Are you going back to Concubine Fun's chamber?
I will not. Take me to my study instead. I just became a magistrate, and a big case like this appears. Celeste should understand this.
Yes.
Your Highness.
Tell me what you have discovered.
Your Highness, the note wasn't a deception. The past 3 days, I questioned everyone in his manor. I found the chamber where he raped those poor girls, and I also learned that he used his position to take bribes from rich people and make false judgments.
Officials protect each other. I have reason to believe that this runs deeper than we thought.
Your Highness, it is a crucial time for succession. Could this be a trap set for you?
I think this particular case comes at the perfect time, and in fact, I feel someone is helping me throughout this.
Your Highness, do you mean that?
Justice Court is Prince Kong's pawn, and it's connected to criminal and rights ministries, which also happens to be close to Prince Kong. This is my chance to suppress him once and for all.
You think far ahead. I'm very impressed.
My lady, I just heard the news. His Highness will be back soon.
He must have found something in Magistrate Ma's case. Send a message to Moonpine Tower's owner. I will build up His Highness's reputation in 3 days at the temple fair.
My lady, you really don't like His Highness. Moonpine Tower is an important piece.
No woman could resist a traditional man like Thaddeus. But loving him will only bring great pain.
My lady, I feel for you.
Don't think that. Tell the kitchen servants I will cook the meals later.
You'll finally show your culinary skills.
Following our custom, when His Highness returns, he will dine with one of his wives. Every single move will be watched by His Majesty and Her Majesty.
Her Majesty, I understand. But why would His Majesty do this too?
He wants to see which consort is worthy of being the crown princess if His Highness becomes crown prince.
My lady, I received news from the palace. His Highness will be back soon. You must prepare a sumptuous meal for him, so he will dine with you first.
What else did they say?
They said that this matter might affect the selection of the future crown princess.
Tell the kitchen now to prepare the finest dishes.
But my lady, our allowance is gone.
Use this manor's funds. It's for Thaddeus anyway, it won't be a problem.
Yes.
My lady, Concubine Fun's dining table overflows with rare delicacies and the finest foods. Meanwhile, our dishes seem too simple.
What does it matter when a man's heart belongs elsewhere, and no amount of effort can change that fact?
So do you mean we're just giving up?
Sometimes giving up is the smartest move.
My lady?
What's happening over there?
Rosalie isn't up to the finest standard. At such a crucial moment, she just made lackluster home dishes.
She must have no one in the palace to get the news. How dare she compete with me?
My lady, please don't let His Highness escape from you again after he dines with you.
Don't worry about that. Thaddeus listens to me. Once I have Thaddeus, I'll destroy Rosalie completely. She'll be gone for good.
My lady, His Highness is back.
Quick, have them prepare everything.
Yes.
And where are my two beloved wives?
Your Highness, this is your first return from a trip, so both consorts are busy in their chambers right now, preparing you a special meal.
I've been so preoccupied lately that I forgot about this.
Then which chamber would you prefer to go to first?
What kind of meal did they prepare?
According to the servants, Concubine Fun prepared a lavish feast for you, while Consort Shen just made some home dishes.
I understand.
His Highness has made up his mind already.
Your Majesty, Prince Chi went to dine already.
Which consort's chamber did he go to?
He went to...
My lady, bad news! His Highness went to Rosalie's chamber!
What did you say? That cursed woman must have given Thaddeus some love potion. Let's go.
My lady, where are you going?
I'm going to pay Rosalie a visit and see what food she made. That beat this lavish feast I prepared.
Your Majesty, Prince Chi went to Consort Shen's chamber.
Oh, Rosalie's indeed a very clever woman. She deserves my complete support and no one else's.
Understood, Your Majesty.
Your Highness, you are here.
What is it? Are you surprised to see me, Rosalie?
I just thought that you would go to Concubine Fun. You haven't seen her in so long. You must be missing her so much.
You see, the doctor gave me many stern warnings to avoid consuming rich food, and I heard that you made simple home dishes.
So he didn't come for me.
Serve the soup.
Your Highness?
My lady, who made these very fine dishes?
I cooked these dishes by myself.
Good. Very good. Perfect in every single way. It's better than the palace chef's cooking.
If you enjoy it, please have some more.
There's nothing worth eating in this disgusting chamber! Thaddeus, what's wrong with you? I waited for so many hours for you to come. Why didn't you come to dine with me?
I don't have the appetite to eat. The doctor warned me to avoid eating rich food.
You should have told me, but you didn't do so. In fact, I ordered the kitchen servants to prepare a sumptuous feast for you. But here you are, being intimate with her.
Celeste, you are just a concubine. Know your place in this household. Mind your behavior.
What do you mean by that? You neglected me on our wedding night, and now you're dining with another woman. The people will laugh at me once they find out what's going on.
Please stop crying. I'm sorry. I was insensitive to you.
Concubine Fun, you misunderstood it. His Highness and I didn't do anything wrong.
The dining table is all set. There's food in your stomach, and you say there's nothing wrong?
But let it be my fault then. Your Highness, I will take my leave. Linnea, pack the food and send it back immediately. I'm leaving now.
Did I say you could leave? Don't think you can steal Thaddeus from me. Because you came 3 days earlier, you're shameless! Look at your ugly face and stop your delusions!
Celeste, listen! That's enough!
Thaddeus! Why are you yelling at me? Do you know how much I suffered just to marry you?
Go back to your chamber.
Fine, Thaddeus. You forced me to do this. Serves you right. You better know your place. Thaddeus is mine.
Celeste! I can't tolerate your stupid behavior anymore. I've had enough. This is Rosalie's chamber. How can you make a scene here and throw soup on her?
Thaddeus, we promised to love each other forever. But now, you've changed. Because of this loose woman. You look at her differently now.
Rosalie is my consort, and she is my wife too. Are you trying to say that I can't look at her?
What? I'm out of place here.
Celeste! Rosalie, are you all right?
Your Highness, I overstepped my bounds. I shouldn't have asked the doctor about your health condition.
Don't say that. You did all of this for my benefit.
But this has to stop. Your Highness, please don't come see me anymore. I don't want to get between you two. I don't want to be called a loose woman.
This is all my fault.
It's not your fault at all. It's just my unfortunate fate. I was forced to marry someone who doesn't love me and focuses on another woman instead. Your Highness, I'm all wet.
Now how could I ever despise my own wife?
Your Highness, what are you doing?
Why are you just standing there? Go help Consort Shen bathe and change clothes. The water's just right. Rosalie, let's get you cleaned up.
Your Highness, I can manage myself. You should go and take a rest.
We are husband and wife. There's no need to be shy.
Your Highness, why did you defend me earlier? Before, when Concubine Fun is involved in some issue, you would always take her side without hesitation.
I just don't want to hurt you anymore, Rosalie. Especially because Celeste was clearly wrong.
Thank you for your fairness.
You are more sensible than Celeste. You have to learn to be more patient with her.
What are you trying to say here? Because as your consort, how could I quibble with a concubine? Wouldn't that make me look petty in the end?
No wonder even Prince Kong couldn't resist her captivating beauty. Rosalie is simply mesmerizing.
Your Highness, why are you staring at me in such a provocative manner?
You are mistaken. I don't look at you like that.
Your Highness, please forgive me. I just couldn't help myself.
It's all right. It's fine. You and I are married anyway.
It's getting late already. Your Highness, you should rest in your chamber.
You're right.
You must have noticed this red birthmark I have.
My lady, the owners of Moonpine Tower in Avalon are ready. They're waiting already.
Please follow the plan I have set.
My lady, are you sure? Would you really let His Highness go? He could barely control his impulses as it is.
You are underestimating Thaddeus. A man like him, they will never treasure something that came too easily.
But my lady, aren't you worried Concubine Fun will get too close to His Highness?
I hope she's smarter than how she presents herself. Or else, this game of chess will be too boring.
Life is like chess, but fortunately, you're the one controlling the game.
That was close. I can't believe I almost lost control of myself. Adrian?
Yes, Your Highness.
Have you fulfilled my orders?
Everything is ready.
Very good. Tomorrow, I will finally ascend to the Crown Prince position.
Yes!
My lady, the temple fair is tomorrow.
How are preparations going?
You will surely capture the heart of His Highness.
Consort Shen? Tell me, where is Linnea right now?
At the temple fair, so she can have fun with the others.
All the maids are enjoying themselves, yet here you are, tending to your flowers by yourself.
Beautiful flowers need careful attention, or else they will simply wither away.
Curse you! How dare you call me withered? Consort Shen? His Highness just sent the word. He is at the fair at the moment, and he hopes we'll join him to enjoy it together.
Concubine Fun, I didn't know you cared for such frivolities.
Even for a person like me, life gets dull even with all of this. Though it's not my preference, I'd like to join the excitement. Besides, as His Highness's wife, it's my duty to learn all these refinements.
How thoughtful of you to think that way. Well then, I suppose it's not bad to get some fresh air. Prepare the carriage now.
Consort Shen, after you, please. You should go first.
I appreciate your courtesy.
Rosalie, you will surely regret coming to the fair. Curse you. You'll pay the price for your audacity.
Last time I lost everything I have at this cursed fair. My chance at the throne slipped away, but this time around, with my carefully laid plan, I will not fail anymore.
Madame Zhou, Madame Xie,
Sit.
how are the preparations for Our Lady's special request?
Everything has been prepared. We are just awaiting Our Lady's command.
Our Lady planned this for a decade, and it will all culminate today. We cannot risk the slightest error.
Don't worry, because once the fair commences, Avalon will expose the truth from back then, and it will make people demand justice before Prince Qi. Our Lady's a brilliant woman, and this plan is masterful. It will clear those women's names while at the same time paving Prince Qi's path to the throne. Our Lady's wisdom is beyond our understanding. Moonpine Tower's enormous success in Lunarith was made possible by Our Lady's irreproachable work behind everyone's shadow. I'm wondering, if Our Lady doesn't like Prince Qi, then why did she invest so much? I'm not sure.
I have a theory about that. Because Our Lady cares for all of the people.
Tell me, why did Celeste go back?
I'm not certain with the reason. All I know is that Concubine Fun's carriage changed direction halfway along the trip.
She must have other things to attend to.
Your Highness, what play is this?
I have no idea.
I've heard
the show going to start soon?
I can't wait to see who it is.
He was so excited.
Why, it's Celeste! You never told me you could perform. Celeste, what are you going to present to us today?
I will present Farewell, My Concubine. It's your favorite.
Great! Celeste, I must say this has been quite the surprise.
So stunning. She's amazing.
Took my breath away.
Wonderful! I always admired the King of Chu. When I was fighting at the border, I dreamed of having a beautiful concubine like his to be by my side.
Your Highness, Concubine Fun practiced this performance for 2 weeks. She really went through so much for this.
She deserves a reward then. Prepare it.
A reward isn't enough. She already suffered so much when she married you, yet she still dedicates herself to you. If you really care, why not just make her as your equal wife?
That is a serious matter. I need to.
I'd rather die by the sword. Than be without you.
Celeste! You foolish girl. You're taking things too far.
I just want to stay by your side. Please don't take my love for granted, Your Highness.
Celeste, that is quite the performance. I wouldn't have known your plans if not for my second chance.
Celeste. About being the equal wife.
Your Highness! Your Highness! Your Highness! People have broken in!
Your Highness!
Your Highness! Your Highness!
Please
Your
listen
Highness,
to us.
please!
Your Highness! Your Highness, we need your help!
Your
Please
Highness.
help us, Your Highness!
Rosalie Shen! Your Highness, what are these people doing here? Tell them to get out!
Celeste, hold your tongue.
Your Highness!
Everyone, it is Temple Fair Day. Could anyone tell me why you are barging in here?
Your Highness, we need justice. Magistrate Ma is dead now. But then, all of his supporters who followed him are still out there. We can't just let this be.
Your Highness, 3 years ago, my daughter was about to get married. But then, Magistrate Ma took her and then killed her.
200 girls. 200 innocent lives were lost. Your Highness, please, you must help us get justice.
Everyone, please, listen for a moment. You must leave right now, but please don't worry. You have my word. If you need justice, I will make it happen.
You think we'll fall for that? Officials like you always stick together.
I give you my word that it will not happen here.
We don't buy it unless you prove it to all of us right now.
Yes, you have to show us now.
You have to understand.
Fine, I'll prove it.
Word.
Today,
Rosalie,
Your Highness, as your wife, I need to think about our reputation. Bring it.
What is happening right now?
What's this?
What is she going to do?
Expect us to do now?
How do we
What
get
do we
our
do about
justice?
I will be the first to sign this petition.
Rosalie, that's very thoughtful of you.
My good people, everyone here, if you have something to say, write down your name on this petition. I will make sure that His Highness will give you justice.
Your Highness, you promised me that I will be an equal wife. Your Highness!
This is not the time. Consort Shen is right. Everyone, please write down your names on this petition. After that, I will bring it straight to the palace and give you all justice.
Your Highness, you really mean that?
Henceforth my name is written. Let the heavens strike me if I am lying.
All right.
Yes,
We
that's
trust you,
right.
Your Highness. We will trust in you.
Yes, we trust you, Your Highness.
Come on, then.
Trust you, Your Highness.
Come on, everyone.
Come on.
Show the prince
on,
that you trust
everyone.
his word. Yes, we all must do
ahead.
it.
We
Go ahead.
support you.
There.
We will trust you.
Show it to them.
Everyone, please look here. Here's every official involved in that case. His Highness kept track, so we can catch them together today. His Highness will go to the palace. Come with me to arrest those monsters.
Right? Yes, that's right. Arrest those monsters. Arrest those monsters! Come on!
Arrest those monsters!
Come on! Let's arrest those monsters already!
Go, everyone!
This woman never fails to surprise me.
Your Highness, I completely understand. If you want to punish me.
And why would I punish you?
I messed up your plans and made you go to the palace.
There will be no punishment. You will get a reward.
Really?
Of course. We actually had the same idea for this. You even got to prepare the things for the petition. I didn't really know how I'd face His Majesty on this matter.
But I feel like the other princes won't like the situation or the idea.
Who cares? I want the throne for myself. When I get there, every single one of them will bow down to me.
I will be here, waiting to hear from you.
Rosalie, you will be my crown princess. When I ascend as crown prince.
Your Highness, you really cannot decide that yet. Right now, you should be focusing on gaining great power in the court for the future.
You are truly intelligent. You have to be the crown princess.
Your Highness, you can't make her the crown princess!
Celeste, don't cause any more trouble. The crown princess position needs someone with grace. Rosalie is proper and truly capable. She is perfect for this role.
Someone with grace? Thaddeus, I never thought that one day you will say to me that I bring shame to your name.
Celeste, love alone is not enough. I am the Prince Chi. There are some matters that need careful consideration.
Have you thought about me? I've spent 2 weeks practicing this. My feet went numb every day, and I woke up early to learn palace etiquette. You know that I've never worked this hard before just for you.
Celeste, I know this is all my fault.
I don't need your apology. You promised to love me forever. Is this what you call love?
Celeste, when I become an emperor, I will make you a noble consort to keep you close to my heart. And give you everything that you want.
Your Highness, do you mean it?
A gentleman never goes back on his word.
Then, let's pinky promise. Your Highness, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I'm just afraid of losing you. You know, women, they tend to overthink. Am I right, Consort Shen?
Yes, you are correct.
Well then, if we are in agreement, I am going home to prepare for court.
Take care, Your Highness.
Let's see. Don't think this temporary favor will last forever. This game is long. Let's see. Who wins on this?
I do not know what you mean by that.
His Highness has already left. Why are you still acting innocent?
Concubine Fun, you know what? I think you've got me confused. Since you joined this household, have I ever once tried to compete with you? You brought these things all to yourself.
Shut up! You must be poisoning his mind against me.
Think whatever you want, whatever makes you happy.
I don't care.
My lady, I think we should give up. The noble consort says if you become the crown princess, then you might become the next empress.
Don't worry. Let Rosalie enjoy her moment. Once His Highness secures the throne, we will destroy her completely and make sure she suffers.
Do you think His Highness will really succeed?
At first, it was uncertain. But after today's success, it's almost guaranteed. I must admit, Rosalie is quite clever. But her schemes are no match for mine. Now go and send a message to Prince Kang and tell him I need a favor to ask.
Yes!
My lady, I'm back.
You can reward everyone now it's done.
Yes, I'll get the money from Moonpine Tower.
Just remind them to be careful. His Highness might investigate after leaving the court. Warn me if there are any rumors.
Yes, my lady.
Thaddeus, this matter is crucial. What you need to do is handle this yourself. And remove all the officials involved in this matter.
Yes, Father. I understand.
And one more thing. People don't just rebel without having a reason. So what you need to do now is to thoroughly investigate this whole matter.
Rest assured, Father. I will make sure that you can be proud of me.
Father, I don't think it's proper to leave this task to Thaddeus only.
But why?
A proper investigation requires complete impartiality, without personal bias at all. But I think Thaddeus isn't capable of that.
Prince Kang, this is Father's palace, not a place for slander.
Now what do you mean by that?
Everyone in Lunarith knows how Prince Chi favors his concubine while neglecting his consort. They say that this noble prince even begged that woman to never leave him and to marry him.
Celeste and I truly love each other. I value her genuine feelings for me.
Some noble love indeed. As Prince Chi, as a royal son, you've shamed our family name all for a woman and your personal desires. Father, I don't think Thaddeus should handle this.
So, when I read this petition, I saw Rosalie's name included in it.
Yes, Father. The petition was Rosalie's work.
So you have a great consort. I will give you one chance. Now, if you mishandle Magistrate Ma's case, you'll lose your claim to become the Crown Prince.
Yes, Father. I understand.
Thaddeus, I have a wonderful proposal for you. Would you like to hear it?
Tell me.
Since you deeply cherish your concubine Celeste, and I've heard that she isn't content with her position, what if we do this? I'll make a sacrifice and take Rosalie as my wife to unite you with Celeste.
Rosalie is my wife.
But you don't treasure her. A brilliant woman like her shouldn't be kept in your manor.
Rosalie and I share a deep respect. Our bond won't break by just your few measly words. And also, never speak of this again or else. I will tell Father.
Thaddeus, I admit your excellence. But to claim the throne needs more than just the ability. You need certain methods.
Greetings, Prince Kang.
I received Miss Feng's letter. If I can win Rosalie, I will withdraw from the succession.
Will you really keep your word?
I'm sure of it.
Then I'm going to tell Miss Feng this good news.
You fool. You really believe me. Once I have Rosalie, I'll destroy Prince Chi's manor.
I see Rosalie whenever I close my eyes. But I know my love is for Celeste.
Your Highness! Your Highness, we found out who's behind the people's uprising.
Tell me.
We traced all rumors and news to Lunarith's finest house, Moonpine Tower.
Moonpine Tower?
Yes. Your Highness, it appeared 10 years ago and it rose to prominence. No one has seen the owner's true face. They say it's a pretty woman.
Well then, that seems interesting. Announce my visit to Moonpine Tower.
Yes, Your Highness, I'll arrange it now.
My lady, you were right again. Word came from Moonpine Tower. His Highness plans to visit.
His Highness lived at the border long and seen much of scheming and plots. He is being cautious. Tell Evelyn to receive him well. I plan to face him myself on his visit.
Moonpine Tower's owner is finally going to show her face.
So go and tell them now.
So you're the owner of Moonpine Tower. It seems you have a reputation. Radiant, graceful, and gorgeous.
Greetings, Your Highness.
No need for formalities. I came here today to ask you something.
Yes, Your Highness?
I want to know, why did you encourage the people to demand justice for me at the temple fair?
That is because they suffered a lot. Those poor murdered women lie without proper burial, while their killers still abuse their power. Do you think that is fair?
You may voice your complaints, but you should not have riled up the masses that way.
If complaints had power, then these people wouldn't have suffered for 5 years. What I did is speak for the voiceless.
Oh. So you speak for the voiceless. You are truly brave to do such things. In my presence, it seems that you speak such reasonable words without even a trace of fear.
You flatter me.
If I am correct, the assassination of Magistrate Ma was also in your plans, am I right?
Your Highness, this is...
I am here to arrest you.
Your Highness, is this how you treat a woman?
You are the owner of Moonpine Tower, the most mysterious woman in Lunarith. How could I believe that you are a helpless woman?
Fine. I want to know, how did you figure it out?
My men searched all of Lunarith for this past month. They found every piece of news leads back to Moonpine Tower. Even if you didn't kill him, you are still involved in the case.
Magistrate Ma's death indeed ties to Moonpine Tower.
It seems you're perceptive. You saw through my killing intent. Adrian, take her.
Yes.
Wait, stop! Let me ask you something. Did Magistrate Ma deserve to die?
Yes, because what he did harmed so many people.
Then why didn't you do anything?
Because he was a high official, and I needed solid evidence to execute him.
It's been 5 years, and still no evidence? You know there are 200 bodies turned to dust in his dungeon. And you still want evidence? These 5 years, parents who lost their children knelt at offices for endless days, just to seek out the truth. But they did not get any, not even dignity. So what I did, I gave them the truth. I delivered them the justice that they deserved. Now if you want to protect those officials, then feel free to kill me.
I will not have you killed. But I am curious who you really are.
It's Consort Shen!
No wonder the veiled owner looked so familiar when I saw you. Because it happens to be my own wife.
Your Highness, how improper you are.
If I were proper, I wouldn't visit Moonpine Tower. No wonder you already had the petition ready that day. Because you were the one behind everything.
Now that you recognized me, you can kill me if you want.
Kill you? You have helped me tremendously. I should thank you instead. Everyone leave. Regarding today's matters, should anyone spread a word, then they will not escape my judgment.
Yes, Your Highness. Go now!
Tell me why.
What do you mean, Your Highness?
Why did you even help me? You could have just watched everything, and I treated you so poorly.
The truth is, I didn't help you. I helped myself. Since I married you, my fate is tied to yours. If you fail, I will be affected.
You mean to say you did this just for yourself?
What else do you think for a man who doesn't love me?
Who says I don't love you?
Your lack of love needs no explanation. From your manor to all of Lunarith, everyone is aware of this truth.
Everyone? How could they understand me?
The truth is, they do not. However, I saw it clearly. Sometimes, I really envy Concubine Fun. She had a grand royal wedding, and she also could act spoiled to everyone. Whatever her mistakes may be, she'll always be forgiven.
Rosalie, I know I've wronged you.
No need for those words. Today was different. I spoke what was in my heart. Back at the manor, I shall be your proper wife again.
I never knew that you suffered so much pain because of me.
Every woman dreams to marry into the royal family and enjoy wealth and glory. But in this cage, no one could ever escape. After today, it is better that I resign and give you the Moonpine Tower. From now on, I will be confined to the manor.
Why does my heart hurt so much?
I have said enough. I shall take my leave. Your Highness. Your Highness, why did you kiss me suddenly?
Last time you stole a kiss. This time, I'm collecting interest.
I don't understand. On our wedding night, I remember you swore and tell me you wouldn't love me or even desire my body.
Since you've entered my manor, you became my woman, and you will stay by my side forever, Rosalie.
Your Highness, you're lying. This is not what is in your heart at all.
Then, Do you want to know the truth?
Yes, I do. Your Highness, but you still haven't told me!
Don't worry, I will tell you after you become mine.
This is unfair. Your Highness, I'm afraid.
I will be gentle with you. Rosalie, you are my first woman, but not the last. I promise you this. I will love you forever.
I believe in you, Your Highness. Thaddeus, you're enchanted. I've practiced seduction art for 10 years, Thaddeus. You'll surely be addicted.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! I have some good news, Your Majesty! I have wonderful news!
What news is it that would make the head eunuch so flustered, and that he would forget his manners?
Your Majesty, I have good news because Prince Chi consummated with his wife!
Which wife are you talking about?
Consort Shen, of course!
His first time. Are you sure about that?
I'm sure, Your Majesty!
Then that's good. It appears I wasn't mistaken about Rosalie. I know she's highly clever and skilled at handling men.
Indeed. And I've also learned Moonpine Tower in Lunarith belongs to Consort Shen. And this time Prince Chi was impressed, and His Majesty greatly thought so as well.
A double victory indeed. Well then, prepare the carriage. Take me to His Majesty right now.
Your Majesty, do you mean?
Yes, indeed. I'll see His Majesty. I will settle the crown prince position, and I will declare Rosalie as the crown princess.
Yes, I'll arrange it right away.
My lady, I have terrible news.
Why are you panicking?
His Highness and Rosalie have consummated.
What did you say? What did you say? Say that again.
I said His Highness and Rosalie.
You're useless! I told you to watch him! How did Rosalie succeed?
My lady, I didn't know. I never thought that they would consummate at the Moonpine Tower.
I don't want your excuses. If not for your really terrible ideas, I'd have won His Highness before marrying him. If I was blessed with his son, Rosalie wouldn't have had a chance.
My lady, I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Then slap yourself.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
That's enough. What did Prince Kang say?
Prince Kang agreed and promised if he gets Rosalie, he'll abandon the succession.
Only fools believe such words, but we're using each other anyway. It doesn't matter. Stand up now. Come here. I will kill you if you let go. Listen to me. If you make one more mistake, I will surely not forgive you.
Yes. Yes, my lady.
Tell Prince Kang, I'll find a way to help him get Rosalie at Her Majesty's birthday celebration in 3 days.
Please rest assured that I will do it right this time.
Now get out. I'm tired.
Yes, my lady.
Your Highness, I really admire you as a former army commander. Your skills are truly impressive.
Did I act too forcefully with you?
Don't worry about me. I am your wife after all. It's normal that you act like that, and I was happy with what you did earlier, and I don't have any problem with that.
Rosalie, I know that you've suffered much lately.
Your Highness, can you tell me the answer now to my question?
But you see, answers come in both truth and lies. Which would you like to hear first?
I want to hear the truth first.
You always bring me surprises and prove valuable to me. You are my key support for my bid to become the crown prince and to gain the throne. I will not allow anyone to steal you from me, and I must keep you by my side to prevent anyone from taking you.
That is indeed the truth, just as a prince would choose as well. But now tell me, what is your lie?
My lie is, I have fallen deeply for you after our time together.
So that is the lie you wanted to tell me?
I've already said that it's a lie. Whether you believe it or not, it's up for you to decide.
Your Highness, you are a terrible liar.
I've already said that it's a lie. Whether you believe it or not.
Look at him, so adorable. By custom, I should pour some wine for you.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just served you, so my legs are weak right now.
I was careless. If you want, you can rest here. You can just leave the rest to me.
No, I'm all right. Her Majesty's birthday is in 3 days. There are many affairs that need my attention, so daily matters are nothing to worry about.
You are correct. Mother's birthday is important. Well, if that is the case, I will escort you back personally.
Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness! Your Highness!
Prepare the carriage and take Consort Shen home.
Yes!
Your Highness, let me help Consort Shen back.
No need. If I could ride all the way to Feng Manor for Celeste myself, then today, I can carry Rosalie home as well. I believe this is fair treatment.
But...
Linnea, you can go home first.
Yes, my lady.
Rosalie, I will take you home.
Your Highness! Your Highness, please put me down. So many people are watching. It's embarrassing.
Rosalie, remember you are my wife. There is no need to be shy. And besides, it's going to be their honor to see your face.
Your Highness, please put me down. Oh, Thaddeus, you almost broke my bones.
Rosalie, why did you sigh?
Your Highness, I'm just a little tired. Nothing to worry about. I just need some rest, that's all.
Linnea, escort Consort Shen back.
Yes, Your Highness.
Congratulations, Your Highness. You finally consummated with Consort Shen.
Celeste, you are not angry about this?
Your Highness, what are you trying to say? As your wives, what we want is to bear your children. Am I right, Consort Shen?
You're right, Celeste.
Celeste? Rosalie just served me, so she is still weak. She needs rest.
Please get some rest.
Celeste, why are you looking at me like that? It makes me uncomfortable.
Your Highness, can I still call you Thaddeus?
Of course. I swore to you last time that it's only you who can call me Thaddeus.
If you remember our promise last time, why give your first time to Rosalie?
Celeste, I know I was impulsive. I will send someone to buy you some fine silks and fabrics.
That's all right, Your Highness. As a royal prince, I know you should have many wives. But I'm a bit disappointed. I'm just wondering, why did you choose Rosalie instead of me?
Celeste, I said I will make it up to you.
I don't want compensation. I want your promise to stay with me tonight.
Tonight?
That's right. If you truly love me, you must stay with me. Otherwise, you're just lying to me.
But
But what? Don't tell me. Could it be your declarations of love were all lies?
All right.
Your Highness, I will wait for you tonight. You already neglected me before. If you break your word again, I'll be heartbroken forever.
Fine. I promise I won't disappoint you.
My lady, I actually heard from the servants after you left that Celeste had asked His Highness to visit her tonight. Should we be worried?
Such affection is worth nothing. She is merely testing His Highness's patience. When his tolerance runs out, Celeste will suffer so much.
My lady, you're so wise. You never rely on men and earn everything yourself.
Linnea, stop flattering me. Go now and prepare the chamber. Put pear blossom fragrance. His Highness favors this scent.
His Highness visits Concubine Fun tonight. Why do I need to prepare for that?
Don't worry. I know he'll return.
Are you sure?
Linnea, remember, I've practiced seduction arts for 10 whole years.
So you mean His Highness is already addicted to you?
Exactly. The simplest method to capture a man is making him unable to resist.
Thaddeus, I've waited for this so long.
Why is my mind filled with Rosalie?
Your Highness. Your Highness, I promise to give you a son. Your Highness, take me now. What's wrong with you?
Celeste, I suddenly recalled some official business. So, tonight I must...
But Thaddeus, you promised me that you will stay with me until dawn. Why are you leaving?
Celeste, you know, I am not in the mood tonight.
Unbelievable, didn't you? Just promise to consummate with me today.
Celeste, mind your manners. You've forgotten your palace etiquette.
But I...
Never mind. Go get some rest.
You're a liar, Thaddeus!
My lady, you're correct. His Highness is heading this way now, with disheveled clothing.
It seems Concubine Fun was quite desperate.
You have such skill. If it were anyone else, they might have already lost to Concubine Fun.
You always flatter me. Is the fertility medicine ready?
Yes, I have it here. It was from Her Majesty. She conceived His Highness with this very same formula.
Excellent. His Majesty will announce His Highness's succession at Her Majesty's birthday in 3 days. Now, if I get pregnant, it will be a double blessing. The royal family values perfect timing. When His Highness becomes Emperor, I'll certainly be named Empress. Mother of the Empire, second only to one, above all others.
Don't worry, I'll serve you forever.
I know. You may go.
Yes. Your Highness.
What is Consort Shen doing?
Your Highness, Consort Shen is still reading.
All right, you may go.
Yes, Your Highness.
Rosalie?
Your Highness, didn't you go visit Concubine Fun? What are you doing here?
Concubine Fun is not feeling well, so for tonight, I will stay here with you.
Your Highness, you're truly terrible at lying. Your words may deceive, but your eyes, they do betray everything.
If you dislike my presence, I will go back and study instead.
Wait. What are you saying, Your Highness? When your visit brings me so much joy, how could I ever send you away?
What's wrong with me compared to her? Why did he choose her instead of me? I was meant to consummate with him today. Why?
His Highness is so captivated. Rosalie must know seduction art, as you can see. She appears proper and obedient, but she's so full of schemes.
Rosalie, considering our past acquaintance, I spared your dignity, but now? Don't blame me for being merciless!
If Prince Kong succeeds, Rosalie will be cast into the cold palace, and she'll never rise again.
Enough! Stop that nonsense. Just go for now, and replace everything at dawn.
My lady, since arriving here, we've spent considerable funds. If we spend more, I fear...
What about this manor's funds?
It certainly has reserves, but those funds are for His Highness to use.
Then it means we can't use it. Remember the lesson I taught you last time?
I do. Of course I remember.
Well then, it's simple. How about we deduct from your salary the cost of the new items?
My lady, my monthly salary is only small and not enough for these new items.
Then let's settle for monthly payments. Such a small amount each month, but over a year, it builds up quite a bit. Well, I'll just take 5 years in advance.
Wait, what?
What? You have an objection?
I have no objection.
Your Highness, you're awake.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me?
Because I've almost forgotten that you just served me, and I've made you accompany me all night. It must be painful.
With you by my side, I am really happy, even if my body aches.
Rosalie, you know it's wonderful to have you.
Your Highness, you should visit Concubine Fun. She must have cried for hours after feeling disappointed.
Celeste is too willful. In all honesty, sometimes I don't know how to face her.
Concubine Feng married you. She is your wife. Regardless of her character or her actions, as her husband, you should accept her.
What do you suggest that I should do for her?
Don't stay in my chamber today. Go comfort Concubine Feng. When a woman is jealous, their peace will be disturbed.
Fine. I will do as you say. Who goes there?
Your Highness, Imperial guards are awaiting for your command outside.
I see. I must execute these corrupt officials. Would the owner of Moonpine Tower care to witness these things?
Since you invited me, I will definitely come, and I'll bring my friends to join the occasion.
That's good. I will wait for you.
Your Highness, please change. Greetings, Your Highness!
You may rise. Let's go!
Listen, everyone! Prince Chi is executing corrupt officials!
5 years ago, you harmed 213 girls with Magistrate Ma and protected each other, turning this tragedy into an unsolved case. By law, all of you deserve death. As a prince, I decided, and as a magistrate, I cannot forgive such evil deeds. Execute them!
Finally, these officials have received their deserved punishment. Back then, they united to frame my family. No amount of explanation could help our dire situation.
My lady, all thanks to you. I was able to escape the dungeon. If not for your shelter, for sure, I would have become bones. Just like those girls.
My lady, without your strategic planning, all done in the shadows, how could we see justice done?
Actually, you should also thank Prince Chi.
Prince Chi.
But my lady, you orchestrated all of this. He merely lifted a finger. Why should we thank him?
That's true. He showed no gratitude. When he first came to Moonpine Tower, if he hadn't discovered your identity, then we'd still be in prison.
The truth is, you've overlooked the most crucial element in this grand scheme. You must have power.
Power?
Yes, power. Even if I did have great abilities, I could keep you uninvolved at most. In order to uproot corrupt officials, one needs power strong enough to challenge the court like Prince Chi.
In this dynasty, only the royal family holds such power.
Indeed, only the royal family. And this royal person must be untainted, free from corruption, to truly help the people. Among the 5 princes, only Prince Chi has such courage to bring justice to the people.
They had it coming. I've been waiting too long for this. I've only heard rumors, but I thought they were gonna get off light. Can't believe they're pushing through with it. I'm glad justice is being served.
Execute them!
Your Majesty, isn't Thaddeus proving himself worthy to be crown prince, wouldn't you agree?
Too brutal, and perhaps too harsh.
So, you are not pleased with him?
He knows what the people need, and seems to handle his power well. He used this opportunity to get rid of his enemies, remove bad elements, and clean up the court. That Thaddeus truly has such a good wife.
Indeed. What Rosalie did is she stepped up first to sign the petition. That's why this execution happened. And right now, she's leagues above Celeste Feng.
With Rosalie beside him, I believe that I can entrust the throne to my son Thaddeus.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Oh, now please get up and stop making a scene out here in public. Go stand up and get back on your feet.
I trust Thaddeus, and he will not let you down. I promise. He will rule this dynasty with much wisdom.
Let us hope for that. So now your birthday is in 3 days, right? We will share this news on the day of your celebration then. A double blessing with the celebration. I hope you will allow me to share in your joy.
You think of everything, Your Majesty.
Why did he pick such a dirty, stinking place? Crawling with peasants.
I wonder why Prince Kong chose this place.
Sometimes the riskiest spot is the safest one. This place may be rough, but no one is watching us here. Concubine Fun, now you wouldn't want to be seen, right?
Got the talk. Did you bring what I asked for? I don't want to stay in this dump.
Patience, my lady. What you seek is right here. Oh, hold on. This doesn't come cheap. I managed to pull some strings all the way to the western regions. It works wonders, not just on women. Even wild beasts lose all control with just one touch of this.
What? Getting cold feet?
No, not quite. But this deal feels light for my taste. You know, I want something more.
Wasn't that our deal? I'll help you get Rosalie.
I am going to have Rosalie. With or without your help.
Then tell me, what do you want?
What I want is simple. I want you. What I want is simple. I want you.
Watch yourself. Don't you dare. I'm still pure. If you touch me, Prince Chi will know.
I am not interested in your first time, but after you sleep with Thaddeus, you ought to let me have some fun on the side.
That will never happen, because I'm not that kind of woman.
Well, what if I become the crown prince?
You? Dream on! Prince Chi is executing corrupt officials right now. After doing that, he'll surely be named the crown prince.
Well, what if his consort falls for me at Her Majesty's birthday? The actions of Thaddeus have made quite powerful enemies. If we use that against him, trust me, they will all join in. Do you think His Majesty and all his righteousness would push him against everyone's will?
No.
There you have it. If this works, Thaddeus loses everything and His Majesty might send him back to the border. Do you want to leave Lunarith?
Of course not.
Then I advise you, you better choose carefully which side you're in.
What's in it for me?
You'll be my noble consort when I eventually take the throne.
Fine. I'm in. But only after Prince Chi loses power. I don't mind marrying you then.
All right. Deal's done. I'll wait for good news. You fool. You really believe that you will see what's coming when I am crowned.
Stay here for now. There are many eyes in Lunarith.
My lady, the birthday gift you specified is ready, as you ordered. I especially brought an ice pearl from the frozen lands.
Send it to the manor. And stay alert at the celebration later. We all know Celeste won't back down easily.
Then I'm going to double up the guards to stop any trouble before it even starts.
I'll keep you safe, my lady.
I can rest easy with all you here.
Huh? Hey! That's odd.
Linnea, what's wrong?
I don't know. Someone passing by just bumped into me and gave me this.
Let me see that.
What does it say in the letter? I haven't read it.
You'll see at the celebration.
Well, hello, Mr. Wang. Mr. Liu, please, do come in. Hello, welcome, please. Please go right ahead. Wait, stop right there. You're going in the wrong entrance.
Listen to what I'll say. I'm Celeste Feng, Prince Chi's wife. How dare you block my way?
Well, by court rules, you must use the side door. It's over there.
I don't care about rules. I'm using the main gate today.
Stop her!
Do you want to die?
Concubine Fun, this is Her Majesty's palace. It is not your playground.
You?
Never mind, Eunuch Zhang. Please let Concubine Feng in with me. Greetings, Eunuch Zhang.
My respects, my lady.
I bring a gift from Prince Chi's manor to wish Her Majesty good health. You see, I gathered this ice pearl from the frozen lands. It eases pain as well.
Prince Chi is Her Majesty's son. You really did not have to bring any gifts to Her Majesty.
It is our honor and greatest blessing to serve Her Majesty.
Oh my, Consort Shen, I must say, that is very thoughtful of you. You worthless servants over there, are you blind or what? Consort Shen wishes to enter Her Majesty's palace. Step aside!
Concubine Feng, don't just stand there. Come with me.
But why? Rosalie is a consort too. Why can't she use the main gate while I use the side door?
Concubine Feng, take a good look at yourself. You're merely a concubine in Prince Chi's manor. You rank beneath Consort Shen. And you come to see Her Majesty empty-handed. Why should I let you through the main gate?
Who says I came empty-handed? Will you bring my gifts here? This is my offering for Her Majesty, 1,000-year Ling Shi.
Ling Shi? You vicious woman! You want to harm Her Majesty!
What are you doing? Do you know how much this Ling Shi cost me and you'll just destroy it like that?
Concubine Feng, if you were not Prince Chi's concubine, I'd use my authority to have you beaten!
I kindly prepare a gift and this is how you treat me!
Don't you know? Her Majesty suffers from excess liver fire, so she has to avoid such potent herbs. One mistake, just like this, could send fire rushing to her heart.
How was I to know about that? Nobody told me. This is your fault.
It's Her Majesty's birthday. Must she personally tell you what she can't have? Huh? Concubine Feng, Prince Chi's affection has made you forget your place here.
Eunuch Zhang, I deeply apologize, as Concubine Feng can be willful at home. Please consider this ice pearl a joint gift from both of us. I hope you will forgive us.
Well, Prince Chi's manor is fortunate to have you in charge. You may enter now.
Thank you, Eunuch Zhang. Let's go.
Stop being nice. You'll be in trouble later.
Rosalie, Celeste, you finally arrived. Come with me. To greet my mother.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
No matter. Though, why were you arguing with Eunuch Zhang?
Because he looks down on me. Why should Consort Shen use the main gate while I use the side door? What? He looks down on the Feng family?
Court rules require concubines to use the side door. He just follows the rules.
Rules always need to follow rules. I didn't marry you to follow rules. I should have not married you.
Celeste, this is Her Majesty's palace. Watch your tongue. Do not bring us shame.
Your Highness, I just feel upset.
Enough! We will discuss this at home. For the time being, you must simply come with me.
Did you bring the medicine?
Yes, right here.
That's good. At the celebration, Her Majesty will show mercy and let everyone stay overnight. So, you'll need to slip it into Rosalie's cup. Once night falls deep, lead Prince Kang to her chamber.
Yes, my lady.
Everyone, today is my birthday. Please make yourselves comfortable.
Yes,
Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank
Let's
you.
enjoy
Come on.
ourselves.
Let's enjoy ourselves.
Mother, I was delayed on the road. I believe I deserve some punishment.
Thaddeus, what are you talking about? Today's a joyous day. Don't talk about punishment. Your simple presence is truly my greatest happiness.
Greetings, Your Majesty. We prepared this ice pearl to offer as our gift to you. You have been troubled by your dreams, so this will bring you calm.
Rosalie, you're so sweet. Why don't you come here and sit beside me?
My lady, please have some tea.
You want to challenge me? You're not ready yet.
My lady, please have some tea.
Your Highness, I fear that I may have caught a chill on the way. My head is spinning.
It seems you have a fever.
Your Highness, I want to go back to rest.
Rosalie, if you are unwell, you must go and get some rest. The formalities are done. Only small talk remains.
Then I will go and rest for now.
Mother, Rosalie is not feeling well. Please, allow her to go back and rest for now.
Health comes first. Don't return to your manor. The road is quite rough. I have already had a chamber prepared here, so you can just stay there tonight. I'll send the royal physician later.
Thank you, Mother.
Your Highness, let me escort Consort Shen back. You should stay with Her Majesty.
Celeste? Are you sure about this?
Of course, Your Highness. Consort Shen and I don't get along, but today is Her Majesty's birthday. As her son, you should stay.
The maids will take care of it.
You know, they're clumsy. And also, they have their own duties. So it's better if I escort Consort Shen myself.
Very well. Then, I leave Rosalie in your care.
Rosalie, you deserve this, finally. Go now, and follow our plan.
My lady, will you return to the hall?
Not anymore. I'd rather not play careful around that aging woman. I'll return to my chamber and wait for the show to begin.
Let me escort you.
No need. Go about your business. I
Yes.
feel strange. Why is it so cold? Yet my body burns.
Your Highness, everything is ready.
Then lead me there now.
Yudik Zhang, do you know if the decree has arrived? It should be here by now.
I believe, Your Majesty, it should have arrived.
So why haven't they announced it yet?
Well, I think His Majesty is still waiting.
Waiting for what? As you can see, it's already getting too late.
Your Majesty, while Prince Chi does hold the highest prestige right now, the officials seem to favor Prince Kang because of his flexible ways. His Majesty must observe carefully before making such an important decision.
I hope that nothing goes wrong at such a crucial moment.
It's terrible! This is terrible! I have terrible news!
Tell me what happened. Get up. Tell me now.
I just passed Consort Shen's chamber and discovered that she was having intimate relations with Prince Kang.
What did you say? Do you know the punishment for adultery? If you lie, I will have your head.
Every word I speak is true. If you don't believe me, see for yourself.
Stop! I will see this with my own eyes and see if it is true.
Let's follow them. Lead the way.
Yes.
Oh, sweetie, I have come for you. I saw your face that day from afar. I think of you day and night. My wish now will finally come true.
Your Highness, I want you. I want you.
The medicine works perfectly. A proper lady has now turned completely wanton. Oh. Thaddeus, allow me now to feel what you felt as well.
Are we there yet? I am growing impatient.
Just a bit further.
Thaddeus, would you look at this? Your precious consort has become my woman.
You fool!
You're right, I am a fool. So what? I don't care. Your consort seduced me at Her Majesty's birthday celebration. That's all I have to report to you.
I will not allow you to escape tonight!
Your Highness, please, strike me! If you dare, touch me, and I will tell everyone how you hurt your brother. Thaddeus, you're not worthy to fight me. I will enjoy your consort, Rosalie Shen, when I become Crown Prince.
Prince Kang, don't celebrate too soon, because you might be wrong.
But why? Wait. Rosalie? Why are you here? Didn't you,
Open your eyes and see who's really lying on that bed.
Your Highness, why so soon? I want to have more of you.
Celeste, why are you here? Why are you the one lying there?
You fool! Wake up!
Your Highness, why is everyone here? You must have caught Rosalie with Prince Kang. Finally, this witch!
The evidence is complete. Don't you dare slander Rosalie.
What are you saying? How can this be? Wendy, come out!
My lady, I'm so scared.
How dare you betray me?
People die for money. Birds die for food. I served you for 20 years, and you kept 5 years of my pay. 3 days with Consort Shen brought me great wealth.
You witch! How could you do this to me?
You are the one who brought this on yourself.
Since she entered the manor, her extravagant spending habits have managed to drain nearly all the funds in a period of a few short months.
Celeste, I showed you such favor. How could you even do this to me?
Your Highness, I didn't.
Your Highness, you know what to do.
Adrian, take this witch away and have her executed.
Yes, Your Highness.
Your Highness, I'm innocent. Please spare my life. Your Highness.
Thaddeus, I know I acted too rashly. Let this matter pass, please.
Prince Kang, you need not die.
That's great.
But with what you did, you must be punished. You plotted with Celeste to frame me and Prince Chi. This is a grave offense. I will report to His Majesty.
There's no need. I saw everything and I know what happened here today.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Well, I must say, you all have given me quite a show here tonight.
Father! Father! I was just foolish with the things I did.
Let go! I have no son that is so vile. Strip him of his title and make him a commoner.
No! Please, no! Father!
Now rise.
Father,
Thaddeus, remember this, my son, that you have a great wife in Consort Shen.
Father, I am blessed to have Rosalie by my side.
Since it is now settled, I will therefore announce to everyone the royal decree.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Heaven mandated, Emperor hereby decrees Prince Chi Thaddeus Mu, wise and capable, far-sighted in judgment, learned and talented, who serves people and country, upright and honest, who guards our border and defeats our enemies, who serves as magistrate, who pleads for the people, an irreproachable model crown prince, I hereby now appoint Thaddeus Crown Prince and his beloved wife Rosalie Shen Crown Princess. So decreed.
I, Thaddeus, accept the decree.
I, Rosalie, accept the decree.
Rosalie, without your help, I could never have become crown prince. I will make you an empress when I ascend to the throne.
Then I will await for your coronation. The game has just begun.
Let us now execute Our Lady's next plan.
We can finally rest when Our Lady becomes Empress.
And who knows? Maybe someday in the future, she will desire to rule the empire.
That would be exciting.